everyone, class 10th champions, class 10th warriors. So I hope you guys are fit, fine, healthy, and you all are enjoying your studies and you all are enjoying your preparation for your board exam 2027. So my dear champion, so as you all can see on screen, today I have come up with one new chapter, and that is arithmetic progression. Okay, and this video is going to be one short video, complete entire arithmetic progression I'm going to teach you here in this single video. So your every doubt, every difficulty is going to be vanished away, because I'm going to pull you guys from basics to advanced level in arithmetic progression. So without wasting a moment, let's begin the chapter. So my dear champion, so first thing is let me use color of the pen. I think a white color would be good. A white color would be good. Okay, so let's move ahead. So my dear, the first point comes up here. What is arithmetic progression? What do you understand by arithmetic progression? What is the definition for arithmetic progression? So basically, arithmetic progression is what? A sequence of so many numbers, a sequence of the numbers in which the difference between consecutive numbers remain constant. Right? If I give you here, if I give you 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on, I don't know where this sequence will be ended up. I don't know. So we can say this, we can call this ... add and so on, because we don't know what will be the last number. So this sequence is going on till infinity. So if you can see here, my dear champion, the difference between this is 2, the difference between these two consecutive is 2, and the difference between these two consecutive is 2. So here the difference between each consecutive number is constant. So this number, this sequence is called AP. That is arithmetic progression. I hope you all are getting my point. So the sequence of the numbers, when the numbers are arranged in such a way that the gap between each consecutive numbers, the gap between consecutive numbers are constant, or we can say similar, identical, same. Such sequence is called AP, and that is arithmetic progression. Okay, so the definition here given is, can you see here definition? A sequence in which the difference between consecutive terms remain constant. This is very important, remain constant. And this difference is called, in mathematical point of view, this is called common difference. Okay, so common difference. Why common? Because the differences between each consecutive number is 2, 4, 6, 2 and 6, 8 also 2. So that is why this is called common, because 2 is present in gapping of all consecutive number, and difference is the gap between two consecutive numbers. I hope you are getting my point. Few more example here. If you can see here, in first 2, 5, 8, 11, 14. So what is the common difference? Common difference here is 3. This is the common difference. Similarly, in second AP, 15, 10, 5, and my dear champion, the sequence may be in increasing order, it may be in decreasing order. The numbers may be in rational format also, it may be under root also, doesn't matter. To call any sequence as an AP, the common difference must be same. That is the condition for AP. The common difference should be similar. The difference between each consecutive number should be same. This is the condition. So if you look at here numbers are in decreasing order, doesn't matter. Find out the difference. So what will be the difference? So if we calculate here difference, and to calculate the difference, always subtract the preceding number from the succeeding number. So D will be equal to 10 minus 15. I am calculating the difference between these two. So what we are getting here? Minus 5. Similarly, we can calculate the difference between this. So let's say D, let's find out D. So this will be 5 minus 10, and 5 minus 10 will be minus 5. We can calculate difference between this also. Check between every number. So 0 minus 5 and 0 minus 5 will be minus 5. And similarly here D will be equal to this minus 5 and 0, so we can write minus 5 minus 0 will be minus 5. Can you observe here the difference between each consecutive pair is same? So yes, this will also be an AP. So whether the numbers are in the sequence are in increasing order or decreasing order doesn't matter. They may be in increasing format also and decreasing form also, but What is the condition? The common difference must be similar. Now if I ask you one more example, tell me, will it be AP or not? 5. Tell me, is this AP? Now if you look at here, the difference between this is 5. The difference between 10 and 3, oh my god, the difference has disturbed. Here the difference between these two numbers are 5, and the difference between 10 and 13 is 3. So common difference is not same. Now find out the common difference between 13 and 17, that will be 4. Now find out the common difference between 17 and 20, that will be 2. Oh my god, the common difference are very unsystematic, very random, very, uncluttered. 5, 3, 4, sometime the common difference is 5, somewhere the common difference is 3, now common difference has become 4, now common difference is 2, so this will not be an AP. This will not be an AP. So for AP, what is the condition, champions? For AP, what is the condition, champions? The common difference must be same. Then only we can say that the given sequence will be AP. Okay, now moving to next. So if I talk about general form, so the general form of AP is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, A plus 4D. Let me show you how. My dear champion, if I give you an AP, just for an example, this is 5, then 10, then 15, and so on. The first term, this first term is called A. The first term is called A. And here, the common difference D will be equal to 10 minus 5. To calculate the common difference, either you can find out the difference between these two or these two or the whatever. Always take the neighboring numbers. So 10 minus 5 will be D. So you have A is equal to 5, and you have D is equal to 5. Now find out. So here A will be 5, and if you add A plus D, it means 5 plus 5, you will get second number. If you add A plus 2D, what will be the result? 5 plus 5 into 2, so this will be 15, which is third term. Now if you calculate A plus 3D, so this will be 5 plus 3 into 5, so this will be 20. Can you see here, we are getting the same numbers which is present in the AP, 5, 10, 15, then 20. So it implies that for an AP, the first term is written as A, the second term is written as A plus D, the third term is written as A plus 2D, the fourth term is written as A plus 3D, and so on. So this is called general format. So my dear students, my intention is what here? My intention is to find out the AP. To find out the AP, you just required A and D only. If you have A and D, you can find out any AP. If I'm giving you, let's say, if I'm giving you here the A for any AP, A is equal to 4, for example, A is equal to 4, and I have given you common difference also. Common difference is 3. If you have A and if you have D, you can find out any AP. You can find out the AP. Any term you can find out. Let me show you. So A is 4, so this will be the first term. For the second term, what you need to do? You just need to add A plus D. That will be your second term. So 4 plus 3, and which is equal to 7, second term. Now third term. So for third term, so see, you are calculating third term. So for third term, you need to take 2D, 1 less. If you are calculating third term, this will be 2D. For fourth term, this will be 3D. For fifth term, this will be 3. Sixth term, the formula will be A plus 5D. So according to the position of the term, we always take 1 less D. If you are finding third term, so the formula will be written as A plus 2D. So what will be the result? A plus 2D, 4 plus 2 into 3. So can we please calculate? This is 10 here, and you can see here the AP is, the terms are in this format, 4, 7, 10, and perfectly the common difference is looking there 3. The common difference, the difference between 4 and 7 is 3. The difference between 7 and 10 is, and similarly, if I ask you, what will be the sixth term of this AP? Come on. Sixth term. So the formula will be 5D, A plus 5D. So to find out the any term of an AP, you only required A and D. If you have A and D, you can find out any term you can find out. So for the sixth term, the formula will become A plus 5D. So what will be the result? This will be 4 plus 5 into 3. So this will be 5 3 15 plus 4 19. 19 will be the sixth term. So I hope you are getting my point. So my intention here to teach you guys the general format of AP is A, then the second term will be A plus D, then the third term will be A plus 2D, then the fourth term will be A plus 3D, and the fifth term will be A plus 5D. So this is what? This is fifth term. This is what, champion? This is fourth term, so it is represented at A4. And this is what? This is third term, so we can write here A3. And this is what? This is second term, so we can write A2. And this is what? A is itself first term, so we can write A1 or A, both are same. So I hope you are getting my point. If you are calculating fifth term, take A plus 4D, 1 less D. If you are calculating fourth term, D will be 3. If you are calculating third term, D will be 2. So this is the trick, my dear champion. Similarly, if you have A and D, A is 5 and D is 3, so the AP will be what? 5, 8, just you need to add 3. So 5 will be the first term and 5 plus 3 will be the second term. A plus 2D will be the third term, fourth term. Similarly, AP we have is equal to 20. We can verify which term is 20. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Let's verify sixth term will be 20 or not. So for sixth term, the formula will be A plus 5D. Can you see here? If we are calculating here sixth term, can you see here? For the sixth term, the D is 5. For the sixth term, D is 5. For this 6, we are taking D as 5. For sixth term, D is 5. Always take one less number of D. I hope you are getting my point. So we can check the values here. So what will be the values? Let's check it once. So this is A6. So A is what? 5 plus 5 into D is what? D is 3. So 5 3 is 15 and 15 plus 5 will be 20, and this is perfect. 20 is the sixth term. Correct. So my dear champion, if for sixth term we are taking D as 5, I mean 1 less D. So for nth term, for nth formula, the formula will become A nth. I mean for nth term, it is written as A nth. The formula will become A plus n minus 1D. Journal form. This is the journal form for the nth term. Journal form of nth term. Now in this question, let's find the 20th term of this AP. So I'm solving here first question, 20th term. So my dear, put here 20 at the place of n, put 20. So if we put here 20 at the place of n, the formula will become A plus 20 minus 1. 20 minus 1. So 20 minus 1 will be 19. And look at the formula. For 20th term, D is 19. This is the trick also. When you will become ultra pro in AP, you don't require to recall this formula again and again. You will not require to recall the formula again and again, because you know na, for 20th term D will be 19. Simple. Now put the values. What is A here? A is the first term. So this is 3 plus 19 into D will be what? D is the gapping between 3 and 7. The difference between 3 and 7. So this will be 3 and 7 will be 4. 7 minus 3. Always subtract preceding value from the succeeding one. So this will be 19 4 we all know this is 76. So 76 plus 3 will be 79. Answer. First question. So here in this question, A 20th will be what? 79. Similarly, find the 50th term. I am doing here second question. Find the 50th term. Come on, 50th term. So 50th term, we can directly write the formula now, because now you have become expert. 49D. For 50th term, the formula will look like A plus 49D. Now put the values. Where is A? A is 8. The first term is called 8 plus 49 into, where is D? D is the gap between this. 13 minus 8 will be 5. So this is 5. Now solve this. So what will be 49 plus 5 will be 9, 5 is 45. 5 carry 4 and 5 4 is 20. 20 plus 4 24. So 245 plus 8, and that will be equal to 253. 253 is the answer for this question. So here in this question, A 50 is equal to 253. Answer 245 plus 8 will be 253. I hope this is clear to you all. So this is all about champions. Similarly, let me ask you again, if I want to calculate 18th term of an AP, there is an AP given to you and you have to calculate its 18th term. So the formula will become A plus what? 17D. This will the formula. So if you are finding 18th term, you have to take D as 17, one less. So according to the position of the term, the D is one less to the position of the term. If you are calculating 18th term, the formula will look like 17D. If you are calculating 100th term, what will be the 100th term of an AP? So the formula will look like A plus 99D. Okay, moving to next. So let's say a few questions are there. How many terms are there in AP? Oh wow, very good question. So my dear champion, this AP is given to you and this AP is having some AND. This AP is having some AND. The AP has ANDed at 95. So 95 is the last term. Are you getting my point? If the AP would be like this, so what this AP represents? This AP represents that this AP is going till infinity. We don't know where the AP will be ending up. We don't know. But here this AP is limited because the last term is 95. And if the last term is 95, so the position of the last term will give you the total number of terms. If the position of 95 is 100th, it implies that total 100 terms are there. If the position of this last term would be 30, right? So how many terms are there? I mean 30 terms are there. So here in this question, how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And just imagine 95 is present at 20th position. It implies that this AP has 20 terms. Because we have already last term given here. So we can calculate. Let's calculate here. Let's erase this. So how we can find out? So we don't know the position of this number, so we can let that this is nth position. This number 95 is at nth position and this is called last term also. So last term is also represented as nth, an, or we can say L, and we have the formula A plus n minus 1 into D, this formula. So let's use this formula here in this question. Let's use this formula here in this question. So champion, please, this is very important. This is very important. Last term or nth term, both are having same formula. Okay, now moving to next. An is equal to 95. So at the place of an, what we can put? A plus n minus 1 into D is equal to 95. Now we have A. What will be A? A is 5. What is D? D is called second term minus first term. So D will be second term is 8. First term is 5, so 8 minus 5 will be 3, right? So we can put here, where is 5? A is, sorry, this A is 5 plus n minus 1, we don't know n, we have to calculate n, and D is here 3 is equal to 95. Now this 5 will go there, so 5 will be subtracted, so 95 minus 5 will be 90, and this 3 is in multiplication. If this 3 will go there, so that will be dividing 90. Now we can cancel 30 times, so n will be equal to 31. Minus 1 will go there and 30 plus 1 will be 31. So this AP has total 31 terms. Why? Because the last term is present at 31st position. So if the last term is present in 31st position, it indicates that the total number of terms is this AP will be having as 31. Moving to next. Okay. Now this is all about nth term and all. So the first formula that you have learned here, the first formula you have learned from this chapter is this AP is written as A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, and for the last term we can write here A plus n minus 1 into D, and this is equal to nth term. Okay, so this is done. Now second, common difference we can calculate by subtracting first term from second, or we can subtract I mean, if you take third term, so we can subtract a3 minus a2, or you can take this also, a4 minus a3. So always make sure to subtract the preceding value from the succeeding one to find out the this. Third term you have learned here is an is equal to this formula, very powerful formula and very important formula. This is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So almost we have learned three things here: how to write the AP, how to calculate the common difference, and how to calculate any number, any position, any term. So this is all about. Now moving to sum of n terms. This is very important. Sum of n terms. My dear champion, what is this topic? Let's understand the topic first, then we will talk about mathematical operation, whatever is there. So first understand it. What is this? Okay. So the question is sum of n terms. My dear, for example, if I ask you a simple question, I have this AP, and so on, 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. And if I ask you, what will be the sum of first 20 terms of this AP? What will be the sum of first 20 terms of this AP? I mean, till now, we have just only discussed about the basic concept of AP. How to find the number of terms, how to find total number of terms, what will be the 20th term, and this. Now we are talking about sum of the terms. Sum of the terms. If we add 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 up to 20 terms, means first 20 terms. So what will be the sum? And this is not easy to do the long method sum. 8 plus 10 plus 8, it will take a lot of time. If I ask you what will be the sum of first 5,000 terms of this AP, so are you going to write the terms till 5,000? No, my dear champion, you cannot do this method. Otherwise you can't get the answer till today's evening. I mean, it will take a whole day to write the terms till 5,000. This whole board will be, this whole board will occupy, each and every corner will occupy if you are going to write the terms till 5,000. And then after writing the terms till 5,000, you have to add also. So this is not possible. So what we required? We required a shortcut formula, powerful formula. And yes, that we are discussing here. How we can add, how we can do the sum of the terms if the AP is given there. I mean, we can find out the sum of 10 terms, 20 terms, 1,000 terms, 5,000 terms, 1 lakh term also. Yes, my dear. So we have very powerful formula. So let me write the formula first. The formula here is Sn. S represents sum and n represents how many terms are going under summation, how many terms you are adding. So n is that number, the number of terms that are being adding, the number of terms that you are adding, number of terms. So Sn is equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula here. This is the formula here, champion. Sn is equal to n by 2 under bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. My dear champion, by using this formula, we can calculate the sum of terms of an AP. For example, if this AP is given to you, and if I ask you to find out the sum of first 20 terms of this AP, now you don't require to write the AP till 20 terms, and then after adding by doing the basic maths of class 6th and 7th. You don't need to do this. Now you have matured. You are a student of class 10th. You all are preparing for board exam. So you have quality formula. So apply the formula. So here in this question, what will be the sum of first 20 terms? It means that I am asking to you S20. What does it mean by this S20? S means sum and 20 means we want to add first 20 terms. How many terms we are adding? 20 terms we are adding here. So n is equal to 20. N will become here 20. So this is very important to decide. This is very important first to decide how many terms you want to add. That value should be with you. So we are adding 20 terms. So n we have is 20. So now we can put the formula, this formula. So at the place of n, 20 will come. Here also 20 will come. 20 divided by 2. And here 2 into a. Where is a? this is a here, right? A is 2 plus again n here, so at the place of n which will come? 20 will come, minus 1, and what is d here? D is equal to 4 minus 2, which is equal to 2. Or we can also calculate 6 minus 4, that is also 2. We can also calculate using 8 minus 6, that is also 2. Look at this. And this is why, that is why this is called common difference, because the difference between each consecutive numbers, each consecutive pair is constant. So D is 2 here. Now solve this. If the number is getting cancelled by 2, please cancel this. Otherwise, if it may be odd number also, so if the number is not cancelling, keep as it is. So this is 10, 2 to 4, plus 20 minus 1 will be 19 into 2. Now solve this. 10, this is 4, plus 19 into 2 will be 38. Now solve this. So this will be 10 into 38 plus 4 will be 42. And if we add, multiply here, 42 into 10, so 42 into 10 will be 420. Wow, this is the answer. 420 is the answer. So the sum of 20 terms of this AP will be 420. You can also go to the long method if you want to do that child method, the kid method. Okay, look at the question. Find sum of first 20 terms. 20 terms. Okay, so the AP is given here. Let's say I'm giving AP 3, 6, 9 and so on. So the question is find the sum of first 20 terms. So n you have. N is directly given to you 20 terms. We want to add first 20 terms of this AP. What is A? A here, A is 3. So first term is 3. What is D here, champion? D is the difference between these two or these two. Right? So 6 minus 3 will be 3. Now you have everything that you require to use in this formula. So S20 will be equal to, again, 20 by 2, 2A. So 2 into 3 plus n minus 1, that is 90. When you become ultra pro, you don't need to write the formula again and again, and this formula n minus 1 again. No, you don't need. If 20 is there, so bracket will be n minus 1, that will be 19, 1 less. So 19, D is 3 here. Now solve this. This is getting cancelled. So this is 10 here, 3 to just 6 plus 19, 3 just 57. Right, now solve this. So this is 10 into 57 plus 6, 57 plus 6, and this will be 63. So the answer will be 630 is my answer. Very good. Are you getting my point? Now, so the most important thing here in this question is, first, to apply this formula, you should have n. Without n, you cannot apply this formula. I mean, if you are not sure how many numbers are getting added up, how you can apply this formula? So how many terms you are adding, actually, that number should be clear there. How many terms are getting added up? How many terms you want to add? So n is the number that denotes, that tells you this much of number, this many numbers are getting added up. Then only you can apply this formula. I hope you all are getting my point. So look at in this question. Come on. Find the sum of this AP. And this AP is not that type of AP and so on. No. This AP has last number also. This is different kind of situation. Here in all these question, can you see here? This AP was going and so on. This AP was also going and so on. But how many terms we want to add? That was given in the question. How many terms that we want to add? That was given in the question. But here the question is directly asking what will be the sum of this complete AP, and the last term is given to you. And my dear champion, the position of last term will be the total number of terms. If the position of this 100 is 50th, it indicates that total 50 terms are present. Are you getting my point? If the position of this last term, if the position of 100 is, just imagine, the position of 100 is 30th. What does it mean by? It means that total 30 terms are present. So first of all, we have to, get the information about how many terms are there. And to get this information, how many terms are there, we need to find the position of this 100. So we can just imagine this 100 is nth term, because we don't know the position of nth term. So at that term, so we can write here an is equal to 100, and we all know the formula of an is a plus n minus 1 into d is 100, that I have already taught you in previous slide. So a we have is 5, we can put here 5 plus n minus 1, what will be d? D will be equal to this 10 minus 5, that is equal to, this is a and this is 10 minus 5 will be 5, so this is 5 is equal to 100, right? So this 5 will go there, 100 minus 5 will be 95, and this 5 is in multiplication form, so if this 5 will go there, so that will be dividing 95, so n minus 1 is equal to 95 by 5, right? 5 will cancel, 19, because 19 5 is 95, so now n is equal to 20. Wow, n is equal to 10 to n is equal to 20, and if n is equal to 20, so how many terms are here? 20 terms are here, because we have just calculated the position of this 100, and 100 is the last term. You can see there is no end, so on, dot dot dot. 100 is the last term, so the position of 100 will be the total number of terms. So now we can find out the sum, because we have n. Once we get n, we are free to apply this formula. And there is one more formula. There is one more formula, everyone. I'm going to give you the formula. One more formula when the last term of any AP is given to you. One more formula, n by 2, this is a. My dear, if there is, here is, can you see 2a? So can we write 2a as a plus a? 2a can also be written as a plus a. Agree? This 2a can be written as a plus a. And do you know, a plus n minus 1 into d is what? This is the last term. A plus n minus 1 into d. A plus n minus 1 into d. This is the last term. This is the last term. Can you see here? A plus n minus 1 into d is the last term. So we can replace here. This, where it has gone. So my dear champion, we can replace a plus n minus 1 into d by last term. Why? Because this AP is special AP. Here last term is given. So we can write this as n by 2 a plus, this will be L. Now find the values. N is equal to 20. So this is 20 divided by 2. And where is A? A is 5. 5 plus, where is L? L is 100. So this is 100. Now solve this. 2 will cancel by 10 times. So this is equal to 10 into 5 plus 100 will be 105. 105, and one more 0 will come because both are getting multiplied. So this is the answer, 1050. 1050 will be the sum of the total terms present in the AP. So you have, to find out the sum of n terms of AP, you have both formulas, this formula and this formula. This is also a special formula. Can you see here? This formula will be the special formula. I hope you are getting my formula. This formula. Okay, so let me write here. This is Sn. So we have two formulas for Sn. First, this formula we can use where the last term is not given, and where this formula will be used where the last term is also given in the AP. So this is all. But to use any one of these two formula, we should have n. Without n, this formula is meaningless, and this formula is also baseless. You cannot apply any of these two formula if you don't have n. So n is powerful. N is powerful. Let me write here. N is what? Powerful to use the formula Sn. Without n, you can't use the formula of Sn. Right? N is the powerful thing for Sn. Moving to next. Okay. So how to find An if Sn is given? This is very good. This is very good, champion. This is very good. So let me give you a very shortcut formula where if Sn is given to you, if Sn is given, right? So what will be An? How we can find An? So this is the topic. So let me give you formula, my dear champion. If Sn is given, we can find An by using this formula Sn minus 1. Please, this formula, very powerful, very important. If Sn is given, we can find out N by using this formula Sn minus Sn minus 1. Listen, why I'm telling you this? Listen, I'm giving you one example here. One example. My dear, if I have this AP, just simple AP of 3 terms. If I ask you what will be Sn, Sn means sum of total terms. Here n is 6, n is 3. Total terms are 3, so n will be 3. So if I ask you to find out Sn, Sn means S3. What will be S3? The sum of 3 terms. 6 plus 4, 10 plus 2, 12. Now if I ask you what is n minus 1, so n minus 1 will be 2. If n is 2, n is 3, so n minus 1 will be 2. Now find out Sn minus 1. Sn minus 1 means what? S2, the sum of 2 terms. First 2 terms. So 2 plus 4 will be 6. Now my dear, if S3 is 12 and S2 is 6, subtract these two. So if we subtract here S3 minus S2, so this will be 12 minus 6. Oh my God, 12 minus 6 is 6. And can you see 6 is also the last term, which is nth term. So it proves that S3 minus S2 will be what? Nth term, last term. So we can write here, we have formula An is basically is equal to Sn minus, this is Sn minus 1 champion. This is basically Sn. S3 is Sn. Total number of terms is 3. And S2 is what? Sn minus 1. Sn minus 1. And you are getting An. So we have this formula. An is equal to Sn minus n minus 1. Now look at the question here. If Sn is given as 4n square plus 3n. Okay. So my dear, here in this question, Sn is given to you 4n square plus 3n. And the question is asking what will be, find AP. Okay, find AP. I mean AP means first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term. And once you get An, if you get An, like An is equal to 2n plus 1. Now you can find out first term by putting n as 1. You can find out second term by putting n as 2. You can find out third term by putting n as 3. So to find the AP, you required nth term in the terms of n. Then only you will be able to find out any term of the AP. I mean complete entire AP. So let's target first. What we should target here? We should target first what? Nth term format. So Sn is given here. So what will be Sn minus 1 champions? So at the place of n we can put n minus 1. Right? Because if n is here, so this is n, this is n. And if we replace n minus 1, so at the place of n, n minus 1 whole square will come. And similarly, here at the place of n, n minus 1 come. Now solve this. A minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2a plus we can open the bracket 3n minus 3. Now solve this 4n square, 4 1 ja 4 minus 4 2 ja 8n plus 3n minus 3. Now solve this 4n square and this is minus 8n plus 3n. So this will be minus 5n. Right, plus 4 minus 3 will be plus 1. So this is 4n square minus 5n plus 1 will be the Sn minus 1. This is basically Sn minus 1. Sn minus 1. Now we required AP. So to find out the AP, if we get An by doing any mathematical operation, if we get An, just by getting An, you can find out the AP by putting n as 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have the formula An is equal to Sn minus 1. So An will be equal to Sn minus 1. So where is Sn? Sn is this 4n square plus 3n minus this whole family. So 4n square will become negative and this negative will become positive, because we are subtracting this complete entire family. So n plus minus 1. So minus 4n square minus 4n square plus 4n square cancel. 3n plus 5n will be 8n. So 8n plus minus 1. So this is An. And once you get An, now you can find out here A1. A1 will be what? 8 into 1 minus 1. So this will be 7. First term is ready. Now where is A2? A2 will be 8 into 2 minus 1 and this is 16 minus 1 will be 15. Similarly A3 will be 8 into 3 minus 1. So this is 24. 28 3 are 24 minus 1 will be 23 and so on. So the AP will be 7 comma 15, comma 23 dot dot. This is the answer. Can you see the common difference is 8, 8, 8, 8. So this is very magical formula, everyone. Please look at the formula here. I want to tell you again here. This formula. Can you see here? This formula. Sn is equal to An is equal to Sn minus 1. So always make sure to use this formula when it required. So by subtracting Sn minus 1 from Sn, that will give you nth term. Moving to next. Okay, now good level word problem question. Let's do. It's time to do few questions. Okay, so first question is. The first question here is, a tree grows by 5 centimeter every month. Okay, there is a tree is growing by 5 centimeter every month. Means the height of the tree is increasing by 5 centimeter every month. Okay, its present height is 40 centimeter. What will be its height after 2 years? Very good. So the question is, here a tree grows 5 centimeter every month. It means that D is equal to 5 centimeter. This is common difference because the height of the tree is increasing every month by 5 centimeter and its present height is 40 centimeter. So the present height, I can say this is 40. A will be 40 centimeter. Right. The question is asking what will be its height after 2 years. Come on. After 2 years, you know, my dear, what will be the total month in 2 years? Total month in 2 years. My dear, what will be total months in 2 years? That will be 24 months. Right. So if the present height of the tree is 40 centimeter and every month it is increasing by 5 centimeter. So what will be the total height in 24 months? It means that you have to calculate the 24th term here. So we have to calculate 24th term. Because question is asking what will be the height of the tree in 24th month in 2 years, after 2 years. So after 2 years means 24 month. And one more thing. Let's calculate this first. So A24 will be A plus 23D. What is A? Present height 40 centimeter plus 23. D is what? 5. Because the height of the tree is increasing by, growing by 5 centimeter every month, sorry. So this is 40 plus, can we please multiply 23 into 5? Now this will be 5 3 is 15, carry 1, 5 2 is 10, 11. So just add this. So 155 centimeter will be the height of the tree after 2 years, means after 24 months. I hope this is clear. Moving to next. A person saves rupees 500 in first month, okay, and increases his saving by rupees 100 every month. Again, this will become common difference. So common difference is here 100 because 100 rupees is increasing every year, and a person saves 500 rupees in first month. So this is A. We have A 500 because this is the first month, and a person is saving his money, 100 rupees he is saving every month. So this is common difference. Now find his total saving in 1 year. In 1 year, find his total saving in 1 year. And 1 year means what? If I talk about here 1 year, this 1 year. 1 year means what, champions? 12 months. 1 year means what? 12 months. So we have to calculate that after 12, how much money he is saving in 12 months. Simple. So A is 500, D is, and we have to calculate here A12. Right? He is saving every month 100 rupees. So let's find out A12. So A12 will be is equal to A plus 11D. I have already told you, if you are calculating 12th term, the D will be 11. So A is 500 plus 11 into D is 100. So this is equal to 500, and 11 into 100 will be 1100. So can we please multiply this? So this is 1600 rupees answer. So in 1 year he will be saving around 1600 rupees because in first month he had already 500 rupees, and in next month, from the next month he is increasing the saving from 10 rupees by 10 rupees. So first month he has already what I mean 500 rupees, and the next 11 month he will be increased by this much of rupees. So 11 into 100, so this will be 1100. Common sense, we can use common sense also, and by adding 500 more, because he had already 500 rupees, so 0 same answer we are getting here. I hope clear. Moving to next. So let's do few questions, board level questions, and look at the board level question. Find the sum. Find sum means we have to use the formula of Sn. But to find out the formula of, to use the formula of Sn, we should have n. So first find out the n, how many terms we want to add. So find sum of all multiples of 7 between this. Very good. So we have to add the sum of all multiple of 7. Multiple of 7 means the number which can be divided by 7 between these two numbers. So 7 will come, after 7 14 will come, after 14 21 will come, dot, and 98 will also come, because 98 can also be divided by 7 14 times. I hope you are getting my point. So this is all about 7, 14, 21, and this is, can you see, this is AP. This is AP, 7, 14, 21, 28, 98, this is AP. And we have to calculate sum, but, to calculate the sum of all these numbers, first we should have how many numbers are there, how many terms are there. And to calculate how many terms, we have to find out the position of last term. So we can assume this as nth term. The position of 98 will give you the total number of terms. So we can just write an is equal to 19. I hope this is clear to you. The progression, the arithmetic progression will be this. Right everyone? This will be the arithmetic progression, 7, 14, because these numbers will be divided by 7. Okay, now an is equal to 98 because we want to calculate how many terms are there. So the position of 98 will give you the total number of terms. So an can be written as a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 98. Where is a? A is 7 plus 9 minus n minus 1, d is what? 7 is equal to 98. This 7 will go there. So 90 minus 98 minus 7 will be 91. 91, this will be 91, right? I hope this is clear. Now this 7 is in multiplication form, so this will go and divide, right? 7 can divide. Do you know 7 can divide? 7 1 is 7, 2, so this will divide. 7 1 is 7, and here is 2 1 7 3 13, so n is equal to 14. So the total number of terms here from 7 to 98 are, total number of terms are 14, and we have to add the 14 here because the question is asking find the sum of all terms. So n we have 14, and once you get n, my dear, you can apply this formula. And here in this AP I will be preferring this formula, a plus l. Why? Because this AP is ending somewhere. This AP has last term, so instead of writing that long formula, we can directly put this formula. Why? Because we have last term. So s 14. So at the place of n we can write 14. A, where is a? A is 7, and in n l we have 98. Now solve this. 2 will cancel this. 7 times 7 into 7 plus 98. 7 plus 98 will be 105. Clear? And 105 into 7, what will be the result? So 7 5 ja 35, and this is 7 1 ja 7. 735 is answer. I hope this is clear to you. 105 into 7. This 7. So this is the answer. The sum of all multiples of 7 between 7 and 98 is equal to 735, and such questions generally comes up in board exam also. Moving to next. Which term of AP, very good, is equal to 17th term of this AP? Perfect. Okay. So which term, whenever which term comes up in any question, which term, my dear students, always assume that as nth term, because we don't know the position of the term. The question is asking which term, so we can let that nth term. So which term of this AP is equal to the 17th term? 17th term of this AP. So 17th term will be equal to this formula, a plus 16d. So let's find out. Let's do the question. So we can solve the question in very easy method. So the question is which term of this AP? So I don't know, so we can write nth term. N is equal to the 17th term of this AP. So this is 17th term, we can let the A dash. A dash is representing another AP. Okay, so An can be written as A plus n minus 1 into D, and here 17th term can be written as A plus what? 16D. But this is all about of another AP, so we can put here A dash and D dash. I hope this is clear to you all. Now A is what? A is here. A will be 3. N we have to calculate, and D here. D will be 4 is equal to A dash is the, here this is A dash. So A dash will be 5, the first term of second AP, plus 16 into, here D will be 8 minus 5, that will be 3. Now solve this. So we can solve this. So let's keep the left side as it is for this step. Now 16 3 ja 48, and 48 plus 5, 48 plus 5, this will be 53. Clear everyone? 16 3 ja 48 and 48 plus 5. Clear? Now this 3 is in positive form. If that will go there, subtract. So we can write n minus 1 into 4 is equal to 53 minus what? 53 minus 3 will be 50. Now n minus 1 is equal to 50 divided by 4. This is, so n is what? It cannot be cancelled here. This is 25, this is 2. So 25 by 2 is what? 25 by 2 is 12.5. So n is equal to 13.5. Not possible. So which term of this AP is equal to the 17th term of this? Not possible, because n we are getting in decimal. N is what? N is the position of any term which cannot be in decimal. So this is not possible, that not possible. We can write here not possible. There is no any such term. There is no any such term of this AP which will be equal to the 17th term of this AP. Let's analyze once again. Nth term, which term of the AP? So this is nth term is equal to 17th term. So we are writing A dash plus 16D, perfect. A is 3, perfect, plus n minus 1. 7 minus 3 will be 4, which is D here. A dash, the first term of second AP, 5, and D, 8 minus 5 is 3, so D dash is 3. Okay, for 17th term we can write in 16, perfect. Now I have kept this as it is in the second step. So A dash is 5 plus 16, 3 is 48. 48 plus 5 will be 53. So 53, 3 will come this side. So 53 minus 3 will be only 50, and 50 is not divided by 4. 50 can't be divided by 4. That will be the fractional value, and which is so not possible. There is no any such value of term of first AP which will be equal to the 17th term of the second AP. Not possible. Not possible. Moving to next. For what value of n will be the nth term of this AP be 0? Come on, very good question. My dear, listen. Can you see this AP is in decreasing order? 63, 58, 53, 48 means the terms of the AP is decreasing. So there will be some time will come when there will be, the time will come when the terms will become 0, because the numbers are in decreasing order. Somewhere the numbers will be 0, but I don't know which term will be the 0. Again, can you see here for what value of n? So we can let that nth term will become 0. The question is for what value of n the nth term of this AP will be 0. So we can write n is equal to 0. So n, we have formula for n, a plus n minus 1 into d will be 0. Where is a? A is 63. Where is d? D is 58 minus 63. Don't subtract according to your convenience. No, follow the arithmetic rule. If you subtract, some student, what they will do 63 is greater number, 58 is a smaller number, so subtract 58 from 63. Don't do this. Don't apply your own rule in mathematics according to your comfortability. Don't do this. Follow the maths rule, follow the arithmetic progressions principles. So rule is always subtract the preceding value from the succeeding number, right? So D will be 58 minus 63, and D will be minus what? 5. Yes, D can be negative, D can be positive. Yes, my dear champion. Right? Okay. So A we have is 63 plus n minus 1, n we don't know, and d we have is minus 5 equals to 0. So we can shift 63 that side. So n minus 1 into minus 5 is equal to, 63 is there. So this 63 will become negative, minus 63, perfect. Now we can multiply minus 5n, minus into minus plus, minus plus 5 1 5 is equal to 63. Now 5 will go there, so minus 5n, this 5 will go there, and there is minus. This 5 will go there, so this will become minus 5. So minus 5n is equal to 63 minus, so this will be minus 68. 63 minus, so what will be n here? N here, minus minus cancel. So n here will be 68 by 5. Oh my god, n is in fractional form. And if n is fractional form, it indicates that there will be no any such a value, there will be no any term in this AP who will be 0, because n is in fractional. N can't be fractional. N can't be what? Fractional. Fraction. N can't be fraction. N always comes as a whole number. A whole number. So no possibility there will be no any such term, there will be no any such term equal to 0. Yes, there will be no any such term equal to 0 in this AP. Why? Because n is not a whole number. Let's see again. 58 minus 63 will be minus 5, right? And we have a is equal to 63. So a plus n minus 1 into d, a is 63, n minus 1, d is minus 5. So after opening the bracket, minus 5 into n will be minus 5n, and 5 1 ja 5, minus plus will be there. This plus 5 will be shifted there, so minus 63 minus 5 will be minus 68. So by cancelling, so this is the result. Moving to next. Okay, the sum of first n terms of AP is 468, find n. So in this question, my dear, the sum of n terms of an AP is 68. So here in this question, one AP is given to you, and the sum of n terms, I don't know how many terms are there. The sum of n terms is given to you, which is equal to 468, and we have to calculate here n. What we were doing in earlier question? We were calculating the sum of n terms where n is also given, but this is the reverse. Here sum is already given and you have to find out n here. So first write it down everything, the given information. So here Sn is given to you, Sn is 468. Here A is given to you, A is 7, and here D will be given to you. D is difference 6, 13 minus 6, 13 minus 7, 19 minus 13, 25 minus 9, so that will be equal to 6, right? And we have to calculate here n, which is what will be the value of n. Very easy question, so you don't need to worry about it. So let's solve. Sn is equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Where is Sn? Sn is 468 is equal to n, where we don't know n, we have to calculate n by 2, so this is as it is. 2 into a, where is a? A is 7 plus n minus 1, we don't know n, and where is d? D is 6. So let's do calculation. So my dear champions, can we take common here from this family? From this family we can take common as 2, because 6 can also be written as 2 into 3, so we can take 2 common, and 2 is also present here. So 468 will be equal to n by 2 into 2. I have taken 2 common, so this will remain as it is 7, and from 6 I have taken 2 as common, so there will be 3 n minus 1. Why? Because 2 cancelled. Now open the bracket, so 468 is equal to n, and can we please open this 7 plus 3n minus 3, 3n minus 3. Okay, so there is little bit mathematical calculation, so we have to do. So 7 minus 3, this is positive 7, this is minus 3, that will be 4. So 4 plus 3n. So open the bracket, so we are getting here quadratic equation, 4n plus 3n square. So the quadratic equation will look like 3n square plus 4n minus 468 is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation we have. Now we have to solve here this quadratic equation, everyone. So to solve this quadratic equation, we can take LCM. First multiply 468 into 3, or we can use quadratic formula also. Right? So let's solve. Let's do 468 into 3 will be 8 3 24, 2 carry, 6 3 18, and 2 0 20, 0 carry 2, 4 3 12, and 2 40. Now take LCM 1404. So this will go there 2 times. So this is 7 0 2. Now 2 times 35 to just 70. This is 1. Now we can calculate. This is 3 1 ja 3, 3 1 ja 3, and 2 3 7 ja. So this is the result. Now this can be 3 3 ja 9. Yeah, 3. So 3 3 ja 9 and 3 9 ja. Now again 3 and 13. So this is all about LCM. Let's make any pair. So 3 13 3 ja 9, 3 3 ja 6, 2 ja 3 3 ja 9, 2 ja 18, 2 ja 36. So this is 36, and here this is 13 3 ja 39. So 36 39 minus this is 4n, by the way. So let's do 3 3 ja 9, 3 ja 27, and 27 2 ja 54. We are not getting. 13 2 ja 26, 13 2 ja 26, 2 ja 52, 3 3 ja 9, 3 ja 27. Again we are not getting. So do one thing, 13 into 3, 13 into 2, 13 2 ja 26, and 26 2 ja 52. 52. 3 3 ja 9, 3 ja 27. We are not getting 4. We want 4 here. So let's apply. Let's apply here. We can apply here, my dear champion. We can apply here what? We can apply here quadratic formula. If we are not getting the perfect pair, we can get the perfect pair from LCM, but it will be taking a lot of time. So let's apply. I hope you remember the formula. X is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Right? So x is equal to here, x means n, right? We can write here n. N is equal to minus b is 4 plus minus under root b square, which is 16, minus 4 into 3 into minus 468 4ac divided by 2a, 2 into 3. Right? Solve this. So n is equal to minus 4 plus minus under root 16, and this will be 4 3 are 12, and 12 into 468. 468 into 12. This will be equal to this will be 8 to just 16, 6 carry 1, 31 carry. This is 9. 8 1 ja 8, 6 1 ja 6, 4 1 ja 4. So this is 6. 8 3 1 11, 15 16, and this is 5 6 1 6. So plus 5 6 1 6. Right? Because minus minus plus divided by 2 3 is 6. So n is equal to minus 4 plus minus under root 5 6 1 6 plus 16, and this will be 5 6 3 2. Right, everyone? 5 6 3 2 divided by 6. Now take the root of 5 6 3 2. What will be the root of 5 6 3 2? Let's do a calculation here. So we can find out the root of 5 6 3 2 here. Make pair. So 7 7 ja 49. 7 7 ja 49. So 8 ja 64. 7 7 14. 7 7 ja 49. And this is here 7 and 3 2 will come here. Now we can take 1 2 and 2. No, this is not coming here. So we can 3 3 ja 4 4 ja 6 6 ja, and we can take 4 4 ja 16. 4 4 ja 16. We want 7 3 2. So for 1 4 9, 4 4 ja 5 5 ja 6 6 ja 30, 7 7 49, 8 8 ja 64, 9 9 ja. So let's take here what we are getting. Something is missing. Some problem is there in question. Let's do the question once again, everyone. Some value is missing, I hope. Let me check it once, everyone. Let's wait for a little while. Okay, so as I said, there was an error in the question, my dear champion. That's a silly typing mistake, so I apologize. So instead of writing 468, the number is basically 340. and that is why we are stuck in the calculation. The calculation has become so complex. So my dear champion, let's change this value and let's do this question again. So let me, basically 460 not here. 460 is a wrong number. Actually the number is 340. If you calculate this question taking the 460 number, so my dear, the value will be fractional, and n can't be fraction in arithmetic progression. We all know n is always comes up, n always remain whole number format, so n can't be fractional value. So that's why we have just stuck in the solution. So my dear, what you need to do, please change the value. This value is basically 340. Okay, so I hope this is clear to everyone. Moving to next question. Okay, so the question is, the sum of first n terms of the AP is 340, then find n. So this question is entirely a reverse format of the question that we have solved earlier. In previous question, in some question, n is already given to you, and we were calculating the sum of n terms by using the formula Sn is equal to n by 2 to n plus. Now in this question, sum is already given. This question has reversed completely. The sum is already given to you. Then what will be the number of terms? This is the question. But the formula will remain same. Same formula will be used. So let's write the information given here. So the first term is 7. So first term is 7 here. The common difference will be 13 minus 7. That will be 6. Sum of n terms is already given 340. And we have to find out the value of n, which is total number of terms. So now it is directly indicating you if Sn is given to you. So we have to use the formula of Sn at anyhow, because Sn is already given, and we have very magical formula. Sn is equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d, right? So Sn we have is 340 is equal to n. We don't know n, so we can keep as it is. 2a is what? A is 7 plus n minus 1, n is unknown, and d we have is 6, so we can write here 6. My dear, 2 is present here, and 2 is also present in 6. We can write 6 as 2 into 3, so 2 is there, so we can take common. So 2 will come out, so 340 is equal to n by 2, and we can write 2 outside, so this will become here 7 plus, and we have taken 2 as common, so this will be 3 into 3 n minus 1. So 2 cancel. So 340 is equal to n. Now please open the bracket. So this is 7 plus 3n minus 3 1 is 3. Now can we please multiply n to this entire bracket? So this is 340 7n, right? And this is plus, we can make one calculation here. 7 minus 3 will be 4. So we can directly write 4. So instead of making the calculation so complex, this is 7 minus 3 will be 4. So this is 4n plus 3n square. Wow, we have a quadratic equation in terms of n. We have quadratic equation in terms of n. So this can be modified as 3n square plus 4n. 340 will go there, and this will become negative. So we have quadratic equation. Now solve the quadratic equation. So 340 into 3 will be, if we multiply 340 into 3, what will be the multiplication? This will be 0, 4 3 is 12, carry 1, 3 3 9 10, 1 0 2 0. So 30 and 34, 0, 4 3 is 12, 0, 3 3 is 9, and 0. Wow! We have pair of 30 and 40, because the product of 30 and 40 is 1020, and the difference of 30 and 40 will give you the middle value. So 30 and 40 is the perfect pair. 30 and 40 is the perfect pair, champions. So we can, just a second, champions. So 30 and 40 is the perfect pair. So we can write here 3n square plus this is 4. 4 can be written as 34 minus 30n minus 340 is equal to 0. So middle term splitting method 3n square plus 34n minus 30n minus 340 is equal to 0. So let's take common. What we can take common? N we can take common. N. So n we can take common. So this will become 3n 3n plus this is 34, and here we can take common. What we can take common, champions? 30 minus 30. So this will be n, and this will be plus 34 is equal to 0. Right, so this is 3n square, right? 3n square plus what we are taking common? 3n square plus 40n, and what we are taking common here? 340 is there, no? So if we are taking 30 common, 3n square plus 34 minus 3 will be 34n, so 3n square plus 34n, and here we can take common 10 will come common. Yeah, we are making a little mistake here, champion. This will be yeah, because we want same brackets. This is the rule of quadratic equation, the bracket should be same. So what we can take common here? We can take common 10, then only we can write here 3n. 10 3 are 30, and on taking 10 common, this will be what? 34. So we have both the brackets similar, n minus 10, and this is 3n plus 34 is equal to 0. So on writing this as equal to 0, we have n is equal to 10, and on writing this bracket is equal to 0, n will be equal to minus 34 by 3, which will not be possible because n can't be fractional and negative. N is coming negative and fraction also, so n is equal to 10. So this is all about. Thank you so much for watching this video, everyone. And one more thing I want to tell you, everyone. This question I'm giving you for your homework. Look at the question. The sum of first 20 terms of NAP is equal to the sum of first 30 terms. Very easy question. Try this question once again, and stay blessed, stay connected with this channel. Thank you so much for having and watching this one-shot video of arithmetic progression. I hope this video is helpful for you, and will be helping you a lot to give you quick revision for the entire arithmetic progression, champion. If you want any chapter one short video, my dear, do comment in the comment section of this video, and don't forget to subscribe the channel, and don't forget to share this video with your friends also. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed, everyone.